And here we go. Welcome back, everybody. It's another glorious night, glorious Wednesday night for another great show. Guilty Gear Strive out here for top 8 action at Weds Night Fights. I'm one of your commentators, Zero, alongside the house man. How you doing tonight?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. It is late on the East Coast here, but that is why we need this rockin' show to get started. So, I mean, I've been looking at the top 8, how it's been going, and like, no surprise who's showing up. We see Umisho making a miraculous return.
Yes.
We're seeing Show Off. We're seeing Test Your Luck. You know, like, I mean, the whole bracket, if you've seen these before, you shouldn't be surprised at all of what's about to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And great character variety across the cast as well. You know, Nubenheimer making another return alongside Stealthy and Sunlight as well. Papal coming back. So we know Faust got some schmicks out there, but you got to handle Marvello a little bit later in that loser side as well, too. So let's take a gander as well at that match arena. That's going to be the ticket here tonight, folks. We're already halfway through the entire match arena. So congratulations to everybody that participated, but we still got a bit more work to do. So hopefully we get those codes cleared out by the end of the night.
Yeah, can't have all this entertainment just for free here. You got to be shown a little bit of your support, especially when it comes from you for free. Those codes are free to claim. All you need to do is have your account signed up, as you see here, and you just need to click the button, and that's it. Crazy late start. You know what? We had some beautiful Street Fighter action before, so that's a little bit to blame, but who can blame them when you saw some beautiful matches like that before? I mean, I've seen some. I've been watching Street Fighter for 6 years. I saw some new stuff today. Jeez, Christ.
Yeah. It's definitely great to see plenty of more life in Street Fighter 5, especially coming hot into Evo right around the corner, and even still, the new hotness of Street Fighter 6 is right around the corner
don't
too.
Talk to me about it. I need it too bad. Don't talk to me about it.
Well, all right. I won't. I'll continue to talk about Guilty Gear Strive tonight and Arc System games as well too. Thank you for Series E for helping us out with this one here. Let's get our first match out of the way though. Get those players rocking and rolling. We can get this top 8 rolling here, because we know after the speedy end that was Street Fighter 5 Grand Finals, we got to get through a speedy top 8. Test Your Luck and Nubenheimer are going to be the first. Did I say character variety at the start?
I know.
I completely lied.
I don't like to contradict my co-commentator, but when you said that, I was like, man, did you see the first 2 players we got here?
Yeah.
It's about to be a Beyblade session in front of us right now. That gold burst from the start, making the offensive maneuver. And honestly, that's when Nubenheimer really kind of excels with his own variety of
Nice. You're trying to play the mooch. You got your nice up to level 2, at least for Nubenheimer. Is going to be the gray Nagoriyuki coat and the white coat for Test Your Luck. Ooh, wow. Yes.
I mean, what neutral exists against these characters, man? The range is just so massive.
Yeah, no, that is so true. It's definitely going to be really interesting to see the playstyle of these two, because Test Your Luck definitely is one of those players that really likes to mess around with Blood Rage quite a lot and crank up blood levels immediately. Nubenheimer is definitely been capitalizing on a lot of extremely strong Nagoriyuki play. Beyblade does find the opening here.
Damn that jump, but now I think, no, we're just going to go straight through the wall. Understood that the tension was probably not going to kill there. Uses the BBRC to just get right through and baits the burst, no punish, but right now, honestly, that dust will do it. Game 1 going to Nubenheimer.
Yeah, strong round right there too. Let's see how the next one pulls out. Test Your Luck, still in this here. I mean, that's the way it goes, right? When you're playing Nagoriyuki, because either way, like, it's going to be explosive by the end of it. So,
I mean, you can definitely understand where both sides are coming from. It reminds me of last season's, oh, good Lord, Gunman versus Gunman going on. Like, Happy Chaos Mirrors was like, it was really like who pulls the trigger first. And in this case, you're seeing the same with Nubenheimer. Nubenheimer's getting the first hit, cranking it all the way to the corner. Test Your Luck surviving a little better in that second round, but really having to overextend with the blood gauge use and then having to back off immediately when it doesn't work. So there's going to have to be some slight adjustments in that regard if they're going to hope to survive. And it looks like it's already happened. That backdash immediately, getting the blood gauge into the corner there, and the command grab means you're going to reset your own pressure. And now, who's in the corner? It's going to be Nubenheimer. Yeah, that RRC calling out the backdash right now. Test your luck. Looking mighty lucky, as the Irish, they say. And right now, continuing just this onslaught into the throw. Taking a perfect for round 1. That is not a bad way to call game number 2. Good lord, but that 2S doing the work there. Nubenheimer continuing to pressure into the corner.
Okay, got the DP into the corner. Going to continue this pressure as well.
Like, don't tell me that Test Your Luck has run out of luck after 1 round. No, he has not. In fact, getting the burst there, this could be a little bit of resolve, but unfortunately, I think Nubenheimer is going to get away with bloody murder on this opposite side there. And that will do it for round number 2.
Yeah. Just like that, round start, DP for both the Koryukis. Their 6th gauge. Gotta check the ankles a couple more times here. Build back some of his blood gauge as well, too, with some of the slash series. BRC gets the close slash and the shatter, and Test Your Luck is looking in a bad way right now. Great.
Oh, that's done. You always take that pause in between. I feel like the wall break was made for the commentator, so it's like, oh, we got a break. The momentum's not going to start, and then right away the 2S, and you're like, oh, the round's over. That's it. I mean,
it ended the exact same way on more than one occasion for Nubenheimer here, just going for the lows, and Test Your Luck is, I don't know, like maybe just not ready for it or not expecting it, but now you have to get used to the player rather than just the play style of Nagoriyuki. That's the layer I feel like we're at right now.
I mean, you got one more game to make an adjustment. Yeah. Again, Test Your Luck having a good round start at the least at the game, which is, better than the first game. But holy Christ, this is just not your set. This is just not your set. You're getting way too comfortable in this corner. Splattered right through. You going to block the 2S this time? Oh, backdash immediately. That would have got caught by the 2S, but Nubenheimer decides not to repeat his pattern.
Okay. DP 5K BRC. Oh, but dropped it. No punish, though. All right. Test Your Luck. Finding at least one opening here so far. Okay, got the low. Nice 2K 2D. Keeping it perfectly spaced so we can't get bursted out there. Got the splatter, but not enough meter there.
Ooh, BRC. That was pretty cheeky. Calling back the momentum. But yeah, Test Your Luck using a little bit of overextension and the cheeky dust right at the end there, taking it around.
Exactly. Right, like the round start DP, but we already know Fukio backwards here. We've seen that we can share the exact same thought process. I have to break the mold.
I mean, right now, he's at least trying his best to. Definitely going overboard with that blood. And he's going to have to go for the command grab or just back off entirely. No, he overextends and gashes out for it. Very nice. Good read. But a trade on the Beyblade might seal doom for Test Your Luck.
Yeah, look at the reach from Nubenheimer here, but wait a minute. Oh my God. If you didn't get that dust, you would have blown up in blood rage. That was the do or die moment for Test Your Luck right there.
Oh man, for those who might not be aware, that was as cheeky as dash up DP. That might as well have been a dash up DP, because that gets blocked, you're dead. End of story. Oh
gosh, especially at the risk that you were for that blood rage. Like you would have blown up. You would have reset neutral. Nubenheimer would have had the shot. Your health would have dwindled away, and all it would have taken was some chip damage there.
Hey, that's a game in the pocket right now. Test Your Luck, hoping to make that too. Pushing Nubenheimer immediately to the corner. And honestly, I'm just surprised Nubenheimer has been so passive in these last 2 games.
Yeah, that's true. It's interesting to see this style. We just are basically understanding at this point the aggression that Test Your Luck is capable of, that we've seen time and time again before. Nubenheimer is definitely one to kind of like play a little bit more methodically, more defensively, and when they need to as well. But not being able to stop the offensive pressure from Test Your Luck is the scary part here. Again.
Both sides feeling the same thing there. But Test Your Luck putting his left foot on the pedal. Nubenheimer, just hoping the car doesn't hit him at this point. Thankfully, gets out, causes the Beyblade, and gets a little bit of momentum back, but honestly not enough to make Test Your Luck second guess himself. There's the low.
Yep, now we got a nice pickup thanks to RC as well. Yo, jump heavy.
That combo.
Look at the blood level. We got the reach. I don't care how far we get pushed back. The sword extends.
Ooh, the lows now going forward. with a throw.
6H, nice. Closing the gap with Beyblade as well. Jump heavy is not going to find its mark quite yet. Let's see.
That blood gauge is real high, man. It is real dang high. And you were hoping and praying on that command grab, and it did not go your way. Test your luck right now. Might be out of luck. Thankfully, blocks the dust, but only for the low to catch him.
Okay, got the series through the slash series. Wow, 6P does connect. There we go. Finishes it up there. Nubenheimer takes it 3-1 over Test Your Luck in the first set. And Nubenheimer finding their ground in the corner was actually pretty integral to that set, right? Of just like being patient, letting Test Your Luck really kind of just burn out in Blood Rage as well, and just kind of utilize that resource to the fullest extent. And then at some point, Test Your Luck had to stop, just simply because, well, Nubenheimer wasn't opening up to any of the onslaught.
I've seen Test Your Luck before pop in a few cases, and he wasn't as overzealous this time. But you saw him go for that command grab. You saw him go for the read on the dust. And honestly, it did come down to a good read. Once it hit, the other time it didn't. And honestly, thank God that Nubenheimer had those 2 games, like 2-game lead, so that he didn't have to make any more of those reads going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Nubenheimer is definitely going to be sitting a little pretty here on the winner's side here. It gets a little relaxation, you know, a little bit less work in this top 8 so far here, just to watch the rest of the competition until potentially either Umisho or K7 Show Off pulls up and tries to rock this winner's finals here. But speaking of those two, we got to see if the APMs are still up there for Umisho out on this side here, playing the patented Happy Chaos, of course, that we've known so well for. And of course, K7 bringing out that Leo as well. So we'll see how this match goes down, especially thinking about too, like, you know, I've spoken before that Leo is definitely one of those characters that can close that gap on Happy Chaos fairly well, just simply because of the unique dash that Leo has. But it's going to be interesting because now Happy Chaos is built in a way to also be able to apply mix in a similar fashion to Leo. It's definitely not going to be easy for Leo to get in. It's still the same amount of work, but different type of Happy Chaos now.
Yeah, and honestly, I think this Happy Chaos, Umisho had already showed that the character had this potential within them, and the character just got. I feel like the developers saw how they were playing. Like, no, that's the Happy Chaos that we want. We don't want to see the Happy Chaos that only Leo can take down. We want to see Happy Chaos that's assertive. And Umisho is just thriving in this new environment, and honestly, because we were both at Combo Break where we were seeing how Leo just looked like the hard counter to this character, and it's going to be interesting. I feel like the flash kick at least like kind of calls out a little bit of the mix up that Happy Chaos kind of wants to get for the pressure. And in fact, we're not even going to see the Leo. We are going to see the Naki Yorkie show off, trying to show off in front of us today. So make sure you're using that Maturino to give him some little pennies for his display.
Yeah, get that Alt X primed and ready there to get some clips there for the fresh cut later, because you're probably going to see some nice highlights out of this set. Going for a full screen opportunity here for Umisho to start.
Yeah, the irony being that, they're rushing in now, but Umisho is definitely going to try to balance the ranging just because it works so effectively against Nagiori. But you know what? If we have the corner, we're going to take it anyway. Reload right in front of his face. Get a nice little wall splat. Again, reload again. The disrespect just keeps on going and going.
Yep, still having an FD for your life here. Got splattered, and this should wrap things up in the first round here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nagiori not thick enough to take the Deus Ex Machina round 1 going to Umisho.
That's fascinating. Okay, I honestly, right there, the Fukyo being a big call out is going to be something to see across the set. And honestly, I didn't even realize that K7 was practicing Nagoriyuki, so this is actually really fascinating to see.
Right now, though, those Goomba Stomps doing their work. Bet you he was wishing he had that flash kick right about now. But you know what? Gets the back throw, sees the 2-frame delay. And you know what? The 2-frame opens up again. Umisho making the reversal. Show off. Does he land it? Yes, he does. Going right to the skies. And blood is at least reset on this.
Okay, nice chase down with the 2P as well.
What a challenge.
Wow, yeah, really good challenge from the 2K 2D. Nice pickup. Pull the gun out, and there's that new dash mechanic as well to close that gap. Deus Ex Machina to push towards that corner and get the shatter.
A beautiful knockdown situation, and now we're going to go to zoning with the cone set up. Basically, Show-Off had no way to follow up that backdash, and now it's just going to be kind of stuck in this situation, at least for a little bit.
Oh gosh, look at that tension just drain on the side of K7. Having to FD makes it harder. See, the nice thing about Leo, right, is that, like I said at the top of the set, you have that unique dash. So it's a little bit easier for Leo to just kind of dash block their way in. Same thing with like Giovanna as well, which is another solid pick to go up against Happy Chaos, dash blocking to close that gap. And just even still the way those characters are built, like with their extended reach at the mid screen, well, in the case of Giovanna in particular, is just being able to adjust the length of her dash in particular is definitely huge to kind of be able to challenge a lot of startup or even like curse from Happy Chaos here. So I'm seeing K7 get off. The screen is blocked. I'm curious if we're seeing Leo. No, sticking to the Nagoriyuki guns out here. We got something up our sleeve then.
They're feeling it, man. Maybe they're assuming that some of the zoning that's been nerfed on Happy Chaos might like kind of negate some of the issues that this matchup had before. But again, Umisho is showing that they're not primarily zoner, they're not primarily rushdown. Right now, they're primarily stuck against the wall off of this big hit and gonna get popped. Oh no.
Okay.
Thankfully,
well, hey, yeah. Mask on. So at what cost, right? You just equalize the health at that point because you spent all that blood to close into the corner and not get a shatter. This is a reach.
I think we're about to be teached though. Yeah, burst there. Shoth is really believing in this round, but unfortunately, Umisho is showing them to be an atheist, pushes them right to the wall, and unfortunately, they're going to be without burst. They're going to be feeling a little bit down about that pop. That was a rough round.
Yeah. Okay, again, same round start here, but we got to be so careful. That blood gauge building. We got a few slashes there to take it back. There we go. At about 50% health, so that's a big win right there. You're at your level 3 limit.
Even on the full screen, and yeah, Umisho taking advantage of the fact that he neutral jumped to avoid the curse ball and just closing the gap with it. Really smart play. Unfortunately, gets challenged on their own pressure, and now Show-Off just kind of using the rest of their resources to try to apply some pressure. Unfortunately, the dust whiffs, and you know what follows it.
Jeez, the dust whiffs, the throw whiffs as well, and still K7 caught in this corner and finally getting the burst back and trying to get out of that corner. Nice avoiding the curse. Can't avoid the second one here and running low on tension.
Gonna be taking a lot of chips with DJ's bullets right now. Sets up the concentration again. And good challenge from Umisho, who's not able to close it out, unfortunately. But even then, just a little bit of a challenge is better than dying in that corner.
Has to be so careful at this level 3 here. We got one more special spend right on Pukyo before.
What are you gonna do? Madman's running at you with a gun. What are you gonna do? You get 2 for flinching. Deus Ex Machina through the wall, not enough to kill.
Alive. All right, but it's do or die at this point, right? You had the clone. Yeah, this is such a difficult situation to be in because you have to dash block in. It's a little bit harder for the Nagoriyuki. You can do has to get a Pukyo through or at least jump in, and it's not gonna happen. We're gonna waste those resources. And look, because we put up clone, no health, and it doesn't matter. Umisho pulls the trigger and closes out the second game.
These are long games too. They start explosive, but once both players realize they don't have a lot of health to play with, they're going to play their safest options available. And unfortunately, that just kind of works out better for Umisho, even if they have the life deficit.
Right.
Is the Leo there? He's walking away. He's thinking about it. He's going, I got 1 game left. He can still be in loser side, but like, man, with 1 quarter left, do you not go for the main? Yes, you do. You do. You put on the tux, you put on the tie, you show up to work like you should.
Man, that's the reason why they had a dress code.
I can't imagine anybody playing Leo approving with the dress code, to be honest. Metaphor kind of got away from me there. The flash kick showing off what I mean there. And right now, yeah, we're showing some of the pressure. And, like, it's not once he gets into the corner. Never mind. My point goes out the window. That burst was unfortunate, to say the least. And right now, flash kick gets him out of a bad situation. But will he be able to continue the momentum?
And what a throw from Umisho here and trying to make the approach. There's our dash. Wow, great jump out from Umisho, but still going to get caught low. Once again, Red RC tries to carry over to the corner. Nice. And already has the back turn stance. Once again, keep you guessing. Not enough meter to get overdrive quite yet. So we have one-touch interaction in both cases here. Nice flash kick. Bursts immediately, though. Hey, that's a W for this next round at the very least. Oh, yeah. That'll do, unfortunately.
You'd really want the W for this round.
Yeah.
Though. You really wanted the W for that round. And unfortunately, K7 is just not going to be able to get it. But that was such a cleaner round at the very least.
Right?
Like, that one burst was tragic, but, like, much better than anything we saw with Naki with Nago. Unfortunately, this round cannot be said to be the same. Umisho going with an offensive lead, unfortunately gets caught with that 2S. And right now, we're seeing at least a back and forth.
Nice overhead. And one off the wall. There's the turbulence here. Got our shatter. Positive bonus to try to catch up in resources against Umisho. BRC is going to get the throw. Okay, another. Oh, dear. Yeah, because he can't flash kick here. Seek the opening. Got capped out. Right.
Like that
Heavy fireball to save him. Yup. Nice. And following along with the wall is really smart here to avoid trying to get punished out by extending too far, especially if a throw came out there too, right? Charges in. Nice. Got the overhead.
Yeah, had to reset there. Unfortunately, one more hit will take it. The RC, the double does just as the bet, and it doesn't pay off. Umisho taking it 3-0. 3-0, but it was close in the last game. 3-0, but it was close in the last game.
But that's the game that we were looking for in the first two, which I'm really surprised. So I'm curious as to, maybe just trying to find a change of pace, trying to understand the Goriyuki matchup too. A lot of times at weeklies, right, it's definitely the space to really try out what you've been really practicing over the last, few days or weeks rather, or even over the last month, that honestly could be it. Just really trying to get comfortable, tournament ready. Like we said, Evo is literally only 2 weeks away here, being one of the first stops for ARC World Tour. So this is definitely the time to get that practice in, to shake out any rust and find new strategies before you hit, the big competition.
Speaking of big competition, we want to make this competition even bigger by showing some nice prize pools, which you can help with by, helping out with the Match Arena. I'm sure there's plenty of codes left tonight. And honestly, I would love to see all those codes you use before we even hit grand finals. So please check out the Match Arena. We got 21 codes remaining. I know there's at least like 400 of y'all showing up tonight because y'all are so beautiful and show up almost every Wednesday night. So please, show a little bit of support with the Matcherino. It doesn't cost you a dime, but if you feel like donating a dime, or even using any of the sponsor quests, or even taking some of the merch that's down below, that goes towards the prize pot tool. So please check out the Matcherino before the end of the night. But right now we got our loser side of top 8, Stealthy and Sunlight and Zero. What do we expect here? Yes. He sees the cursed matchup and he just looks away.
I cursed this bracket apparently. I said, so half this bracket has the Goriyukis. I apologize, everybody. I'm a liar. I thought for sure. Stealthy, save me, please. Nice 5K pickup.
Whoa. Oh my god. Stealthy, the madman right now. Honestly, we saw some of this matchup last week, not with these two players specifically, but honestly, it kind of repeats itself in a sense, because the range that we saw Umisho kind of use with Happy Chaos, Stealthy, and in particular just Axel as a character, excels at. But right now you are dismembered by the blade. Sunlight going to try to keep the momentum, and thankfully getting it on the second strike.
Fukyo into my heavens. Yep, Red RC, let's go. The 2S, and how does Axel get out? It's you have to stop time, honestly.
Your only release is death in that situation, unfortunately.
Yes. Call a timeout if anything, but it's not going to work here. The 2K 2D does get blocked. Tries to challenge the Fukyo, but a little bit too late on that one.
Oh my god, 2S is working out. What did he even hit? It wasn't countered. Maybe it was a jump.
Have the 2H kind of roll through here. We got our side swap that we were looking for too. Big jump in from Sunlight here. Okay, nice. Control the space, but no punish on Fukyo again.
That PRC was kind of slick. Unfortunately, not huge damage. And as an Axel player, you really want to start this match with a huge life lead because you want to make the approach that Sunlight has to do hurt more and more. You want to be the tax man in this matchup, essentially. And unfortunately, Sunlight's been doing a really good job of getting these round start, huge damage leads.
The mental damage from seeing you're bad after the match is over from Sunlight. Like, jeez.
Just look away, man. Look away. Be like me when I'm in tournament. I don't look at my opponent. I'll shake their hand and I'll say GG, but I can't look at them.
I will laugh too hard. It's trying to stifle a laugh and just look at them. I can't help but laugh at you. Nice 6P is going to get blocked. There's the throw from Stealthy here. Okay, jump pass, hold it. Oh, wow, Beyblade's on in. Rainwater does not find its mark, but the 2HS will.
Oh, the God, that was dirty.
Yes.
And the man knew. Stealthy, every other character would want to get out of the corner, but Stealthy's like, no, I'm comfy here. I'm cozy here. And just make you think I'm trying to escape.
Yes. There you go.
Oh.
Wow, the lows. Okay, we're going for the schmicks one more time here, but this time Sunlight has risen, able to block. Jumps over the command grab, and here comes the slash series. Red RC to keep things safe.
My risk built up so quickly. It is so high right now. One single hit will do it.
Oh, geez.
Oh, he not dead. He dead. Burst.
You gotta clutch it out, though. You spend it. You have all the meter in the world. Way to spend it. Again, windmill does not work out here, but the chip damage is a threat. But this time, we got opened up in the corner. Sunlight makes it into the next round with a whole burst meter here in Stealthy. Try as they might, wasn't able to close out the health bar.
With the aggressive burst from round start, Sunlight tastes blood right now, and he is a shark in the water. Thankfully, Stealthy was able to escape out of the tides, push Sunlight into the corner, but that anti-air, good lord, the man knows how to deal damage.
Nice throw back to the East Coast once again. Okay, good backdash. Yeah. Yep, beautiful reversal here, and honestly, that blood gauge is going to crank up quite a bit because the double Fukyo over there. But we had the level 3, so now this is a little bit threatening. Oh my god.
What beautiful PRC.
With the 6P on that too, it stopped.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, you had to let it rock, and right now it looks like it's going to pay off. Last bit coming through. What? There are no words.
What?
I have no words.
No.
Get to the next game.
I don't even think Gunflame is going to be able to shut it down like that. Really? Clone?
I mean,
I see why K7 picked Nagoriyuki. I see. It all makes sense. It's coming together.
Man, Sunlight illuminating our knowledge on this character. I would have to look at that again. Heart boxes and hitboxes, how do they work? Again, the aggressive burst from round start. Understandable from Sunlight, but not playing out as well this time around.
Nice tries to control the jump out, but gets scooped for their trouble here. Sunlight now controlling this corner position, and immediate burst from Stealthy. Okay, nice jump pass, a little bit too far.
There's the cherry.
Oh, nice. Yeah. A couple Winter Mantis definitely has been dodged a couple times now, and the throw doesn't get tacked out at all. So at least Stealthy is still, accurate with the throws. Only if the command throws be missing.
And right now we're seeing the second kind of play that you need with Axel. You need to be able to show your opponent that you're willing to make the go in, so that when they go in, you might just be running at them at the same time. We saw that last week, and Stealthy showing us that the tactic still pays off in some ways.
Oh, look at that. Stealthy finally catching Winter Mantis. Nice call out on the burst. Axel Bomberless freeze time and get the kill. Beautiful. Axel 1-2 right now. Stealthy cleaning it up. And honestly, that neutral positioning was absolutely perfect. I mean, we were like 2 pixels away from getting caught by that slash. from Sunlight.
Absolutely.
Like,
But you kind of got to show that you're willing to be in that range. Again,
Yep.
show that you're willing to change your positioning, because Sunlight was very clearly able to just move in, bully you in the corner, and you're not surviving that mix up every single time.
No.
So yeah, Stealthy had to show that Sunlight needs a reason to second guess his approach, even just for a smidge.
All right, so going into game 4, Stealthy has a ton of work to do. They plan on sneaking into the next round of this losers bracket here. Windmill does get its mark this time and actually goes for the 5K dash cancel. And another one right there. Keep the pressure going.
And honestly, now you have all this life to just kind of back off. But you know what? We're going in again and again and again. My guy, are you a zoner or a rushdown?
So
Pick a side.
Look, you take a tip from Yurikov here, and you just play the close range game. That's how you do it here. Sometimes you got to let them know. Like you said, Axel's capable of playing that close range too. Ideal at full screen, but it's not exerting. You don't get to be, full-on zoner like that. That was craziness back then. But here we are. It's with 2HS here, and yeah, Sunlight's going to have a bit of trouble trying to Fukyo in because that'll pop the Blood Rage.
Jumping again, getting blocked at least, but even then, just keeping the spacing now that we want. And Sunlight just kind of having a tough time shifting back into the gear that we saw that he had in the first 2 games.
Yeah. Okay, nice fast RC, but wow, ran right into the loving embrace of Nagoriyuki. Thankfully, dodging the BSU. Rip a damage 2K 2D. Rainwater does follow up. 5K will follow through the dust. Gets backdash, and Sunlight will be able to take their turn. BSU finds the mark here. Trouble here. The DP. Wow.
That was a big risk. That was a big risk. He had the burst to just call it the last bit of damage he needed to do with the combo, but Sunlight is playing like a madman on set point now.
Got the counter hit jump S, but no confirm. Nice. Actually, really smart maneuver right there to put Sunlight in the corner. Stealthy getting the mix applied here. 5K does find the mark to get the shatter thanks to the Axel Bomber here. And a huge rip of damage right there. Jump S. Stealthy get pushed back in the corner. A little bit of trouble here for Stealthy. Time and time again, we've seen pickups just like that, and Stealthy had to burst.
Yeah, unfortunately, that might have been Sunlight's last gambit. That burst was the second to last gambit, and unfortunately, the overhead is going to call it there. Stealthy evening things out, and right now with the momentum the way it's going, I'm worried for Sunlight. This is not the same full-on offense that was giving him the first 2 games. He is now genuinely having trouble trying to shift between the roadblocks that Stealthy's giving.
Yeah, and you look at just the difference in how Stealthy is approaching this matchup now, right? Instead of starting, full screen, Stealthy is staying right in Sunlight's face, applying mix and constantly applying the high-low pressure as well. And Sunlight having a hard time maintaining that defense. Wow, I can't believe that 5K was able to go through that DP. That's crazy. Okay, nice. Renson coming through and not biting. We're trying to hold off the approach of Sunlight here. Play the zoning game. Now we're still close range. The Rainwater does get punished.
Unfortunately, so does that follow up. That has to use the offensive burst there, but the clear cut right through the skies. RRC there trying to bait out something from Mr. Ranger Danger over there.
6 feet. Yep, that would have been a sealed deal right there. And Stealthy didn't burst. A little late in the life bar to do it, but I think that's honestly the only shot that Stealthy really had, considering.
Still clearly believes in this round, but unfortunately that just might be it. Sunlight again putting themselves on set point. Catching the toes, round start, pulling him in just to run in his face once more. And right now, Stealthy, this is a much better sign. Getting that life lead from the word get-go. This is a much worse sign. This is a really bad sign.
Yeah, ooh. This is oh no, and a BSU. Yeah, let's spend the overdrive here. Get out of this corner.
hitting the clone too. I think that did a little extra damage there.
Exactly. Oh no, another BSU. This is troublesome. No meter as well too, so we got to hold it and pray that sunlight gives some sort of hope that was it. That was an opportunity right there to dash up throw, but unfortunately Stealthy wasn't ready for it here. Chip damage is a factor now, especially too, so you have to really play preemptively against Sunlight. The Beyblade lets it rip. That's a 3-2 victory for Sunlight up against Stealthy here.
We've seen that normal in particular from Stealthy get beat out not only by the Beyblade but by the clone earlier. We'd have to look right into like how the hurt box actually works and like how it suddenly appears probably later in the startup than it looks like visually. Because hot damn, Arxis, please. It just looked like it should have worked. The man tossed it.
At least at the end here, though, was the rainwater that allowed the punish to happen with Beyblade. But you're right, like that clone, it's so interesting that the startup of 2H, which was active, did not blow up through the clone and punish Nagoriyuki for attempting it at that range. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for Stealthy today. We're going to have to hit the lab to figure that one out. I mean, you're right. Yeah, we might have to send a question at Evo at the panel. Can you review this one match, please? Just a singular match.
They just nod their heads. Yeah, yes. That was our plan. This is how it's supposed to work.
Totally. We'll definitely. This is exactly the purpose of this panel.
Just look at us. You went 0-2 in the bracket, didn't you? You just don't get how this happened. Anyway, we got Marvello. We got Papal. I've drooled over Marvello's play before. He is just such a good chip player. The conversions he gets, the rush down he gets. That being said, Papal is probably the people's champion at this point.
Yeah,
Faust player.
Yeah, Papal is definitely, the Faust to watch if you're ever curious to see excellent Faust play. Papal is the one that comes to mind.
Ooh, that jump. It's all so beautiful.
Wow, nice. Yep, PRC cancel to get the command, and nice mix. Hurt box heightened because of Afro State on chip as well. Now Papal going to control the skies. Banana, nope, already gone. And Kindergartner's coming out for recess, and we're able to avoid it with the 6D.
This conversion with the RRC is not gonna. It is gonna kill. Holy cow, Marvello! Surprising me every day. That's why I love you, man. Oh.
Okay, coming through. Go.
Here's the thing. Papal, one of his strengths is without a doubt his ability to switch from rushdown to zoner. Marvello has not allowed him to be the zoner that he wants to be.
Exactly. Like, and that's the thing though, Marvello is playing chip exactly how chip should be played. Like, you don't give your opponent the opportunity. Like, you have to just keep on pressing the offensive in the way that Marvello is, keep the opponent guessing. This pressure is cranking that wrist. There's the 5P. Okay, but we went high on the Scarecrow. Meteors, this is the RNG opportunity we're looking for. That could have been a big conversion there. Now Mini Faust is out here to help, allowing Papal to throw out these items. Another meteor here, 100 tons on the way. Oh my gosh. All right, one shot. All that Papal needs, a jump in from Marvello will close it out.
So that in was nice, right? Like threading the needle. Very, very nice. Yeah. The cherry on top, though, was the conversion off of it. He saw the height he hit him at. He knew, yes, this will juggle, and just finished it off. Like, really, that's what you need as a chip player. That's what I think is the toughest part about this character, but they've fixed a lot of in this patch is that they've allowed his extensions to work a lot better, and Marvello is just showing them off beautifully.
Yes, Marvello able to capitalize on that situation, and that's so important, right? To being in wonky situations with a character like Chip is pretty frequent. So being able to capitalize on those wonky situations is so important to the game plan of Chip here. And now we already got that corner position. Papal having to burst, throw out a Mini Faust to try to save your life.
You know what's interesting about that burst? We saw last week that Papal really loved getting his gold bursts. So the fact that he's not gaining the tension resources that he was in his more dominating sets really speaks to the scariness that is Marvello against this opponent. But you know what? That wake up is just impossible. I'm sorry. No one has ever blocked that command grab wake up with the PRC.
You just got to watch for the meter on Papal. And just, you know what? I bet you're gonna wake up super. Let me just.
I guess I'm taking this throw. I guess I'm taking this overdrive, and Papal is gonna get
I don't
this
like
first
to
round
see it. I feel it every time. It's the worst.
Well, it's the worst toe stub in the world. But Marvello is trying to not let it bring him down. Gets the cross up there. Still pushing Papal to the corner. But honestly, Papal looked a lot better in that second round because of challenges such as this. Just fished him and chip. And here incoming.
Yeah, that was actually the golf swing was a little bit late there, so we got the grounded golf swing. Whether that was intentional, I'm not sure, but we got the kindergartners out for recess again to wreak havoc here. Marvello caught in the back foot and throwing out feet to protect themselves. The 5K will catch. Alpha Blade immediate burst though.
What a block on the Scarecrow. Yeah. What a block on the dust, even though he was mid-air. The last approach, unfortunately, gets omnommed. And that's going to be 1-1 in the set.
Oh, that was definitely a scrambly situation in the corner there. I thought Marvello was about to get away with it. And honestly, thank goodness for your throw button just being, the fastest option that Faust could possibly have to snag the speedster that is Chip.
That being said, the amount of stop signs that Marvello more or less face planted into that Papal was putting out there really shows that despite how nimble the character looks, he is taking massive risks every time he goes in. And you just don't understand it until you're either playing the character or you just see him get swatted like a fly.
Exactly. Yeah, like Chip looks absolutely insane, but like that's so purposeful when you watch this character because, like you said, one touch could be 70% health gone on Chip. So, and Chip players are used to that, right? Big risk, gain big rewards.
Especially in this neutral. But we're dashing in some more. Papal is somewhat of a likely. Gonna get schmixed in the last bit there. Tries to get the overhead scenario, but Marvello unfortunately gets caught with the instant jump RC and uses the burst to keep their momentum going, and it might actually pay off. There it is.
It does. There it gets the round.
Still a little costly to take the round considering, almost any combo can end your life.
Yeah. Okay, 5P interrupt. Wow. Okay. Feeling gutsy, does get the approach and Rekka series.
I like these dash blocks a little bit more from Marvello. They are trying to call out some of the big buttons that Papal is throwing out there.
Alpha Blade to escape out of that corner situation, and you see the dance, right, of Marvello just being ever so patient, daring Papal to throw out an item before they make the approach.
Bombs is a good screen protector there. Oh! Nice kick, man. It's playing like a soccer, but you know what? What?
6 feet. Look, it's whoa, and blocks that gold burst. Yeah, Faustus just get to throw out those scalpels for free. You could 6P those and move about your day.
That's true. Marvello's definitely trying to play around that. The last 2K there. Yeah, it's tense, man. It's tense. It is genuinely Papal trying to set up a maze full of thorns and watching Marvello either get shredded by. We're watching Meat Boy. We're essentially watching Meat Boy live, but 2-player mode essentially.
That's an excellent analogy. Yeah, Marvello and Chip. Chip is definitely Meat Boy, and Papal is all the the spinning saws on the map of Meat Boy.
I never beat that game. We'll see if Marvello can right now.
But played like 2 levels. And I was like, this is great. I'm done.
Ooh, they would punish that. And that burst. It's so telling for Papal. And I know he's using it just to stop the momentum, but again, those gold bursts were so good for him last week. The fact that he's actually using the resource defensively is really telling.
Absolutely. Look at that bar slash here, trying to interrupt a lot of that approach from Marvello there. The overhead block tries to throw out an item and does succeed. Get the recess kids following in. Marvello gonna get jump D'd and trying to fight their way out of this corner, but looks like Papal's gonna hold on here. Mini Faust throws a temper tantrum off screen, blocks DP and has to keep blocking. Nice low from Marvello.
Ooh, jump away. No. He got another burst. Did he burst twice in one round? He burst twice in one round.
It went on that long?
I've never seen that.
It's possible. It's just, I'm surprised it went on that long. It's Chip we're talking about.
I know.
What happened? Wait. That animation, I don't understand. He, like, 360'd off into space.
Oh my god, but right now, nearly put to space for bed. But right now, yeah, Papal's gonna get the anti-air there. Seal the deal for game number 4. I tell you, man, I'm getting tired watching this back and forth between them. I can't imagine both sides. Because again, as Papal, you have to be like, all right, I see the slight movement here. Is he going to block? Is he going to actually jump? Or do I have to call it out? Is he just going to 6P my button? And then Marvello's just like, am I just going to face plant here? Am I going to have to extend off of this jump? Like, there's so much going on. I hope both players have a towel next to them.
Right. And they both have like a different type of endurance to go through, right? I mean, Papal mentally just trying to block the offense from Marvello, and Marvello's physically pressing these buttons to try and continuously going in. So like eventually someone's going to get tired, and obviously Marvello's still playing Chip to this day. So the endurance must be there in the gamer hands. And Papal, I mean, it's just such a bummer to not be able to, throw out your usual game plan, right? Because we see time and time again where Papal is able to get the knockdown, set up an item or several items in a lot of cases, and play like a very zone heavy Faust. But now Papal has to try to be strong in a close range situation. And I got to commend the patience from Papal to be able to weather the storm that is this offense from Chip. And you're even still seeing here, Marvello has to be so careful against how Papal is trying to stop this approach. Nice throw. With throw from Marvello though, too. That was an air throw with.
Nice challenge again. Papal's able to set up the next item, and unfortunately leaves the kids at school. Kindergartners thankfully come back around, realizes the tots are still there, and you know what? Marvello is just suffering this round.
Okay, nice. We got a jump in here, so it might start. There's the burst.
Nice escape. Unfortunately, gonna still let Papal get a few items here and there.
Ooh, yeah, I thought they had the time to get the kick out, and Marvello ended up making a positive situation out of the explosion, still being patient there and holding on to this corner. 2K activates.
There's enough tension to reset a situation, but actually she's going to use it to extend off the throw. Very nice. Marvello puts themselves on set point after what looked like a disastrous round start.
Yeah. Okay, nice hook. A trumpet in Chip's favor though, and uses bomb bag to try to stay safe. Not gonna work out though.
Yeah, Papal has now twice lost momentum because of mistiming that bomb. Essentially, has to be frustrating. And I sense a gold burst incoming. I know we're gonna be taking this damage in the corner. Not gonna be sending through the wall, going for the reset there.
What's in here? Oh no! Yep. Immediate burst. Wasn't able to get the command grab, unfortunately. 5P interrupt. That's the way to do it, too.
Wow, just narrowly dodges. The anvil gonna get this conversion. Will this be enough to kill?
Yeah, because we're right in the corner here. That'll do it. Marvello taking it 3-2 over Papal. And look at this bracket. It's just... It's insane. We only have one fast route. Well, not even fast, because Umisho went 3-0 over K7, and that was still a pretty lengthy round. Nice back and forth between the two, especially even playing Nagoriyuki for that one, which is a great appearance from K7. So maybe we'll see more of that when K7 goes up against Sunlight later on in this bracket. Test your luck, obviously going to be going up against Marvello's Chip. We still got that winners finals to go through as well. Nubenheimer up against Umisho. So another Nagoriyuki showing up against Happy Chaos tonight.
Yeah, it is. You guys better be ready for a lot of guilty gear tonight. I mean, we saw... Now, the only thing I'm worried about... we'll get to Nubenheimer versus Umisho in a bit, so I'll leave that analysis for the future. But right now, I was too busy looking at the bracket. We're getting the Nagoriyuki mirror match again. Okay.
We're going through more losers right now. We got to clean this up. Got to get the winners primed and ready, being able to run the show continuously here. We got the K7 up against Sunlight.
Ooh, what a just block, but unfortunately does not take advantage of it. Sunlight going to be struck down in the corner. Not enough tension to really make the momentum continue on. Has to overextend, and it pays off in dividends.
Oh my god.
That's
Wait.
dead. That's dead.
Nah, no way, no way.
Not
I
quite,
knew I trusted my own gut. I knew I trusted my gut.
Lost all my Sage Jam points, man. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but it's still a perfect at the end of the day.
It's a perfect round. Absolutely. That's a strong round to start for K7. We're about to start the exact same way. Everybody relax out here.
I tell you, man, there is something about mirror matches where you just see the players going for the same thing at the same time, and you get why. But it is just like watching two gorillas smash against each other. It is craziness.
Got our 2S. Nice Beyblade approach.
Ooh, a little too late on with punish.
Big miss right there for K7. The BSU,
Yeah, okay. I was wondering, did we see a controller disconnect? But nope, he's just like, wait for it. Just wait.
I see what's going on here. I'm aware of the screen. Great situational awareness from Sunlight there. Okay, nice backdash. K7 finding the space they're looking for.
Okay. 6. And this counter.
See, yeah, part of the guessing game, right? Because we, represented Fukio in that string. The backdash, beautiful. Good scoop. Nice follow-up burst immediately to Sunlight. Near death, the big 2H. Another one to follow up. Wait,
the neutral jumps, calling out the throw, trying with the dust, the BRC. This man will not let go. Unfortunately, gets caught himself and pops.
No! Yeah,
Sunlight.
So that was actually a really smart move right there, because we wanted to wait just a bit to let the damage drain go. And then by the time the bite actually hit, it would have been a kill. We were just like a frame too early on the BSU right there. And the other gamble was whether or not K7 would have burst, which honestly didn't happen in that one. And K7 got that first game.
Hey, even Nubenheimer in the audience going, Jesus Christ, you guys.
Just just a little bit early for that BSU, but it was the right idea from Sunlight.
I mean, man, you got another 3 games to make up for, hopefully.
Yep. Oh, okay, DP round start. Let's go.
So much red on the screen. They knew how this character would look. Nice DP to call out the neutral jump. And we're going to skip to my loot to the corner. Unfortunately, the burst stops the dance there. Counter hit gives Sunlight an opportunity to really apply damage in this corner.
And I'm surprised K7 has not had an opportunity to burst. Went for the red RC. That was another shot, but unfortunately, K7 was like, you know what? I've lost enough health. There's no point in spending that burst.
The amount of round start DPs is, it's just not civil. It's just not. There's waking up with violence, and there's just showing up with a gun. Like, oh my god, it's so brutal.
Welcome to Wednesday night Nagoriyuki fights.
Yeah.
When the Fukio dance goes for a PRC cancel in the slash series right there to tap dust. Sunlight unswayed. Yeah, whiff throw. A good jump out from Sunlight. So careful. 2S does connect here. Lots of chip damage too. I mean, you see how fast that was draining from Sunlight there. Okay, now we got the follow-up here as well.
Ooh, I'm worried. Yep, that's what I'm worried about. Doesn't have the full extension there, unfortunately. It's Sunlight right now, sitting with just enough life. Ooh.
Oh, wow, nice follow-up. That would have been victory right there, but Sunlight. Oh, no! K7!
Just not enough time. Here's the thing. K7, fantastic player. Obviously, everybody knows this. But there is a level of, like, meter management to the character.
Yeah,
and a certain rhythm. It's like watching a lot of players like pick up Happy Chaos for the first week and then realize I'm out of bullets. I just didn't feel like you don't have the rhythm set in just yet. It took me about 2 years to learn Tango. You're not going to learn this character's rhythm in like 2 weeks. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, and you know it you see the difference in caliber of the Goriyuki play, right? Where Sunlight is very well aware of the resources on the screen for not only themselves, but also for K7. So you see that Sunlight will be a little more patient. Oh, I see you're about to pop. Just let that happen. Go ahead. Make the mistake, and I will punish for it. Wow. Okay. Just jab it out to get the shatter.
All right, that was clean.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, just swinging right away. Not worried about the DP at all, and I kind of respect.
Look at the East Coast carry.
Being said, did cost him quite a ticket there. Thankfully, backs off, allows that meter to drain just a little bit, and just pushes him to the East Coast again.
Really nice. Yeah, but no overdrive to get the hard knockdown here, so we're just going to treat. Okay, we didn't even need it. It's all right. Finish it up. Overdrive gets the ground.
I like you can't. You just like I can discount him all I want. I could say he's not got rhythm with the character, but show off. Just still coming to bat. He is still coming to swing.
It's in the name. You gotta show off. That's how it is.
That's true. It's true. Going right in with the Beyblade. Nice backdash from Sunlight. Knows that show off is going to have to overextend to follow him, and he's going to call it out with the 2S. This corner is where show off's going to live for a little bit, especially with no burst to save him. That's not enough to kill, but even then, this is a really nice situation for Sunlight. And to jump to call out the DP.
Has to be so careful. YRC there. There's the pop. Jeez. Yep.
You just see him backdash and just be like, yep, you know it. I know it. Whole audience knows it.
Again, it's a great interaction, though, that Sunlight is that aware. And that's really important when you're going up against characters with resource management like that. Like, especially, you brought up Happy Chaos earlier, too, right? The moment you see a Happy Chaos run out of bullets, that's your time to dash on in, take advantage of that situation there. So K7 going back to Leo to try to take on this Nagoriyuki, the character that put K7's name into Guilty Gear Strive proper. We all saw the news channel, K7 winning CEO. So, you know, gotta go back to the old faithful.
Right now, unfortunately, Old Faithful is being pushed to the corner. Sunlight taking well advantage of just the range difference that these two characters have.
Just get pushed back here, trying to set up the heavy fireball. There it is. That's the opportunity. Yeah, probably thought that K7 was going to dash through a little bit earlier there. Sunlight would have got the punish there, but really wake up to it. That's how you feel? Back turn stance.
Oh my lord. With all the zaniness, though, Sunlight has still managed to keep a relatively good control of the set. It's not gotten out of hand yet. Honestly, we haven't just seen any of the mix-ups coming out from Shaw, but he's in now. Oh.
But negative penalty didn't help anything at all either. Sunlight is on match point right now.
Just Beyblade right away. I respect it.
Yeah. Nice flash kick. Yeah, just not respecting the flash kick at all, and that's the first time that, you know, K7 had the opportunity to represent it in this set here. Staggers, overhead, beautiful turbulence, and let's get our overdrive knocked out.
That is absolutely critical because you need this next mix-up more or less to kill, or else Sunlight will take a vengeance. What a clash, but the BRC is going to make it actually more or less a trade combo. Shaw's going to take the round.
Showing light here, trying to tie up the score at the very least. Nice DP.
Damn, that is 3 for 3 so far. And we did see Sunlight trying to bait some of those earlier, not to any avail. So I'm a little nervous. The reads are just not there. Is this going to land? He's
got the parry!
You dirty SOB. You dirty son of a gun.
That was godlike. But the damage is still mounting here. Sunlight maintains control at this level 3 state. Has to watch out because that meter is exploding.
No! Oh my god, even when he's not playing the character, he's not looking at when the burst is gonna happen. Oh, so unfortunate.
I mean, hey, look at this. Got Nagoriyuki caught in the corner situation here. Has to be so careful because there is that meter available for Sunlight. If they're feeling frisky, and it's not going to happen. K7 ties it up 2-2.
We're in for a long night, aren't we?
It's a wonderful set.
Which means y'all got plenty of time to support that Matcherino. Yes, I won't stop chilling, man, in the comments. But anyway.
That was preemptive for the VOD later.
Bring up the link. But that being said, do not look away. Do not blink because you are only going to have a second to see the offensive burst going on right now.
Okay, nice overhead here and pick up with Turbulence. Got a stagger and another overhead. Just like that, able to get an overdrive shatter, hard knockdown, and now you got to guess again.
That's it.
A7.
I mean, you see why he's known for the. Oh my god, the man's too afraid. Sunlight is too afraid right now. He is second guessing his button presses, and Show Off is taking more advantage of it. Right through the wall there, and it's not a hard knockdown, but he's still gonna rush in regardless.
Dash dancer as well to BRC. Buy a little bit more time there and finds the opening. Tries it again. Gold burst. Oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah, just did not want to wait. Yeah, you could understand that dive kick trying to call out that DP. And Sunlight's not going to die to this combo or that, but the next hit should do it.
Got our cross up there, and there we go. The 5K and back turn stance. K7 makes the comeback 3-2 against Sunlight.
To be fair, he took one game as Nago and, you know, showed up, went toe-to-toe, but Sunlight definitely showed that they had the resource management down better.
Yeah.
Thus, had to go back to Old Faithful, had to go back to the old main, no pun intended.
Yeah, and that was... Yep, I got that. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, no, that was definitely the tell, right? That Sunlight was very, again, just well aware of the resource management, and that's such a smart play to have. And it's so unfortunate too in that call out, that one moment that K7 wasn't necessarily ready for Nagoriyuki to pop, despite winning that round. At the very least, they were able to take that risk because they had the life lead, because they were still maintaining that neutral control. And yeah, it's crazy to see that just that difference between, you know, somebody who is more comfortable playing Nagoriyuki as opposed to somebody who is still growing into Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, that's just the difference. But unfortunately, the growing man is moving on into the loser side of the bracket. Next, we're going to have Test Your Luck and Marvello. So Test Your Luck, you know, having a little bit of trouble against Nubenheimer in the mirror match. Definitely saw some issues with dealing with some of Nubenheimer's more aggressive rush down from the round start, and then just showed that apparently if you just drive faster, you can kind of counter it a little bit. But Marvello and his chip is a whole nother beast. How does Nago even deal in this matchup very well? I have not seen it, honestly, enough.
It's yeah, you know, like I'm trying to think of any time that you know, it's either going to be Bean or Marvello that shows up in this bracket, and just trying to go up against Nagoriyuki. Like, I just think about that it's only going to take that one big swing, right? Like, it's Chip is the fly, and Nagoriyuki has the fly swatter for sure. And the fly is zipping around everybody. It's just a one shot. That's all we need to shut it down.
I mean, to make an analogy of it, we, in my little work area, we have like a little bit of a fly problem right now. There's been 3 flies going around the work, and I saw it for 6 days in a row. They've just been going and annoying everybody. And then in one day, I took out 2 of them. So that's just how it is as a fly, you know. Sometimes you live for 6 days, and then in one instance, half your population's gone, you know. So like, it's that's how it's going to be from Marvello. You're going to see some rounds that just go beautifully for him, smooth as silk. Some rounds where it's just like, Jesus Christ, man, go back to character select. No, you don't have another character, but go back to character select.
Yeah, you know that it's do or die, right? That's the old adage of a Guilty Gear player. They're always generally character specialists, and we're seeing that proven wrong today in K7 show off. But usually we see so many Guilty Gear players just kind of stick to their guns as to what character they're going to play. You don't see too often pocket characters in the Guilty Gear scene, but I guess times have changed, right? Have a backup Nagoriyuki in your pocket here. Marvello is going to have to try to take on this, test your luck out here.
Yeah, letting the intros rock, letting the mood be settled. All right, boys. Finish your qualms. Let's rock.
I figured that was going to be more of like a weeb intro, like shit would freak out. Like, I can't believe I'm fighting a samurai.
An actual samurai. Oh my god. Yeah, that's Chip's voice now, by the way. Anyway, we're going through the wall here. Test your luck, unfortunately, getting splattered just a little bit. Hoping to do the same to Marvello, though. Not able to extend off of that 2S. Getting quarter carried right there. Very nice. Like,
that was sick.
These extensions, man. Marvello just makes them look so smooth. And, like, I tell you, when I pick this back up, it's going to be Biken and Chip, and I'm going to fail miserably because it's not going to be what Marvello is showing up for. Unfortunately, drops the last kill, and this might be, oh my god, he might be dead. No, not just yet. No tension was there.
The shuriken for the kill! Sniped! Ooh, gold burst, and 6P is also going to get gold burst as well, so we're fully loaded. That's fine. Blades in, holds the corner presence once again. Oh, nice. Goes with jump 2K as well. Resets with Rekka and already over to the East Coast once again. And look, we're about to get another shatter opportunity here. Take that grip of damage, the positive bonus, the pressure continues.
These slight delays, just kind of baiting him to press a button. Test Your Luck actually did press, but didn't convert off of it. Marvello just running with that momentum. Gonna give him full jet lag in this corner and gonna take game number 1.
I can't believe it. That was a sick game. Oh,
he got hit by the toe and just said, I'm gonna keep going. This doesn't stop me.
The Rolodex of confirms from Marvello. It's crazy.
Yo, I gotta listen to that album again. People keep mentioning the jewels, so it's been a hot bit. But anyway. Yeah, honestly, but again, I said this at the start of the set. You're gonna have some sets where Marvello's looking beautiful and gorgeous, and then you're just gonna get one where he gets splattered. And honestly, it's gonna be up to Test Your Luck to make the difference there. Getting around start throw, that's half the splat to begin with.
Like when you graze the fly.
Yeah, exactly.
Get stunned a little bit. Oh, that's wild. Oh, wow. Really trying to bait out that anti-air. Test Your Luck, make the smart option of PRC and slow things down and make that air attempt. Jump 2K, follows through.
There you go. No, not able to confirm it. And right now, Marvello's looking to get the mosquito bite that he needs to seal the deal.
Oh my god.
So close. So close.
Alpha Blade! Oh, okay.
We just gotta walk away. It was so damn close. That Alpha Blade was beautiful. And Test Your Luck managed to survive it. And unfortunately, he's not going to get a second shot at that. That burst is gone now. But he at least got the round for it.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity for Marvello here. Oh, no, dropped it! Marvello, please!
Just
tries to pick it up. Yeah, I burst too, but nope. Reset. I made a mistake.
You get a mulligan on this one, Marvello.
The FD, there it is. Got the pickup, and so close to Blood Rage too. It doesn't matter. Alpha Blade for the finish. Final round of game 2. How did you drop that? You were so consistent in the one drop. Let's not have messy spaghetti on this set. Come on.
Sauce is going to go anywhere, though. That damage from just 2 hits. Burst right away. Can he convert this into a full-on kill? These combos do last a hell of a while, and that is just dead.
No way! Chip? No, guts.
Not quite. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I saw that damage stop.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's dead.
He's dead. He's in the ground. That's where he is. No, not quite dead. No, thankfully not quite dead. He is in this corner against Test Your Luck, though.
He might be dead.
Yeah. Now he's in the ground. We were just digging the hole before. Now he's there. Ay. And that's it. This is the last time I'll bring it up. We're going to get rounds that he's living and doing well, and others that he just gets splatted against. And that was a splat fest right there.
I just feel so bad. He had the sickest confirm after Blood Rage, and just the overdrive damage. I see it just stop. Oh, what a heartbreaker!
You know, I bet you he's gonna go to the lab and be like, "There had to be a way I could kill him. There had to be a like something that juggles him just a little extra longer." Ooh, okay, Defiant again. To no one's surprise. Even Test Your Luck is like, "Yep, I'm gonna eat this."
Nice. Got the confirm as well, too. It goes for the high reset with fast red RC. Oh my god. Gamma Blade. Hold the frames.
Oh, thought he had enough time to whip punish. Unfortunately, gets Judo Chomp for his troubles. Interesting side switch burst there. Very nice. This should kill. This should kill. Or is it chip problems?
That damage stopped.
It's chip problems.
It's chip problems. That damage stopped. 6K. Just drop kick for victory.
Sometimes I just like just kill me already, man. Like why you gotta fill me up, Buttercup? Like why you gotta give me hope?
Oh, whiff throw. A big jump in there. Jump 2K catches the backdash. Oh no, Rekka series there has the overdrive. No, not dead, not dead.
just see it every time. Gonna get the hard knockdown on this, and like, honestly, with the resources at his disposal, Test Your Luck looks clean to take this one. No, switching 2S. Okay, there you go. Send in the clone.
Honestly, I'd have been so mad if that did kill Chip. I would blame Marvello for just, you know what, uninstall. We're good.
Right now, he might have to. He might be getting knocked out of this tournament, especially with DPs like that.
Oh my heavens!
Just, oh my god, just splatted. Test Your Luck taking game number 3, making it 1-2 in the set.
Okay, this is fine. Like we said at the top, right? Like some you win some, you lose some. Sometimes Chip just gets splattered along the windshield like that. It happens.
It's on Marvello to make a good read on what Test Your Luck wants to plant on the ground. Does he want to plant the 2S? Does he want to go for that damn huge bat swing into the sky? And he's been 50-50 on it. The next read is honestly the burst, where he needs to start baiting them a little bit better so that the neutral doesn't get reset and that he doesn't get anti-aired like that. Unfortunately, Test Your Luck taking the really safe approach of the backdash into that judo jump.
See, there's that patience that we saw earlier. The last time we saw Marvello playing and just really trying to hold out for that whiff punish there. Got the Gamma Blade plus frames too. Nice.
Honestly, I like spending the overdrive here. The gut scaling doesn't kick in just yet.
Yeah. And plus, you want the positive bonus in the corner until you get throat shot. Oh no!
Wait. What?
Okay. We take those.
Test Your Luck. He doesn't have a second burst in the done.
Nope, we take those.
Oh my lord. Man's just playing with.
We take those. And that
okay,
kills.
The RC. Yeah, the RC makes a kill. Yeah. I just see everybody asking questions. Somebody's response saying he's too scared. He's too scared to kill him? What the hell?
No, I don't trust this. This is bait. It's a trap waiting to happen. He's going to ninjutsu his way out of here. No way that does it.
Those damn sneaky ninjas and their sneaky ninja way.
Just the side camera like in the office. I'll be honest, I had nothing for him. I was dead.
Oh, man.
All right, the cross-up attempt there uses the Red RC to further escape out of that corner here. 2K2D has to get one more mix. The jump H, though. Wait, if we follow through. If we no, there it is! On the backdash.
Oh, man. Well, no matter which way this goes, it's been fun, at least.
It really has. I've never seen somebody dust somebody. Go, nah.
It's like, there's so many analogies, but right now, the only analogy that matters is that you are blended into this corner. Right now, we are testing to see if the samurai can blend. Unfortunately, it is blended proof. The back throw into the RC, allowing Testerluck to apply his own pressure. But Gage is at a healthy state at the moment. Marvello has to burst to get him to full screen and make one last approach. He's in. He's in.
What the dot or burst? Excuse me.
That's not going to kill again. The gut's going in Testerluck's favor. At least you get the hard knockdown. At least you get the positive bonus. But man, this is a read, and a read works. Oh.
Of course. All that ninjas know are mixes and air fryers.
Oh,
Final
man.
game of the set.
It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. It is not over yet. These are going to be a lot of 3 and 2s. These players are hungry for that pop bonus, and you can make them even hungrier if you show up to the Matcherino link and donate. So please check out that Matcherino. Use up those codes because we are in final game of this loser side game set.
It's
This is
not
not winner
grand
side.
finals.
This is not grand finals.
Grand
This is
finals.
like not even losers finals. This is losers semifinal. Not even. Excuse me. Not even.
Jump dust to hold the airspace. Still got the follow-up Marvello. There's no stopping him. An RC chase down here. The close slash, no confirm. We got the push out thanks to FD. The 5P got the pickup. Beautiful. Marvello showing you how you confirm after straight hits like that one there. Gonna get the overdrive hard knockdown and just an inch of damage for that one.
Keeping the sequence tight. Wow, just seeing a lot of belt presses there from Testerluck. Finally, I think.
Beautiful DP. A pickup? The lowest of pickups? Testerluck in trouble. Has burst available. If you're feeling cheeky about it, if you're feeling like it's going to run away from you,
I think has this first.
Oh, yeah.
Just accept this first.
That's the whip punish.
No! You stop! I was about to say you accept the round for what it is, but test your luck. Testing his luck at this moment. Marvello on set point.
We take those.
That was a beautiful bait, by the way, though. You know what?
It really was.
It's gonna be even now, though. Man, I tell you, he just died so easily.
Oh no, the PRC already got blasted through the wall. Marvello's in trouble. 6 feet. Oh, but no confirm. Okay. That's a lot of work there. That is so much work. It's exhausting to look at that health bar from the Goriyuki taking a perfect round there. And this is it. This goes no further.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, you're going to have to take this hit. The DP's going to make it, somewhat back to even.
What? How do you bet? What? Test your luck. Got the backdash. You're going to have to hold this overdrive for the trouble, though. Marvello's taking the lead here.
He still has burst available. Even if Testerluck gets a close range hit, that's not going to save him. Did he? I think he blocked this. Yeah.
That's blocked. And look at that. We got meter. Immediately spends it. That'll do it. Marvello takes it 3-2 in a grueling set against Test Your Luck.
Oh, I need a towel. I need a towel. Don't put the camera on me yet. I need a towel. Oh, Lord almighty.
A phenomenal set. Honestly, that is it. Look, y'all better have gotten your clips in for the Fresh Cuts Challenge, because I guarantee one of those is going to show up and you're going to be getting that free subscription to Level Up. We're doing it. So
yeah,
hopefully you got your Alt X trigger ready to rock. Clip for that community clip contest. 3 winners will be announced throughout the week. Not even covered for some of the Street Fighter clips as well, too. So if you've been here for both games tonight, that's plenty of opportunity for you to try to get that free subscription.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for all the sponsors tonight and every week as we get to see Umisho. Are we going to? No, this is just winners finals. Okay.
Yeah.
Go straight into it. Okay. All right.
Duel 1.
Fair enough. Don't even get a chance to hype it up. Umisho versus.
You see what time it is? No, we don't get to hype this up.
Let me say it clearly: Umisho versus Nubenheimer. Umisho taking a lot of damage from the round start, but that has never stopped them from taking an entire round before. Ooh, what the trade? What the trade indeed.
Oh dear.
Gets a nice RC sent Umisho right through the wall, and you see that walk up the RC. Umisho showing no fear. What's the worst that could happen? I die? The best that happens, you die.
I'm the person with the gun.
Have that positive bonus, set up the curse, and honestly, what looked like more or less a game and checkmate situation, Umisho has very well reversed.
What? Oh yeah, that full screen situation there, it's so difficult for Nagoriyuki to pull it in. Has to try to snipe with a Beyblade. Umisho ready to pull the trigger.
Dash works for the first blow, unfortunately gets hit by the second. Again, Umisho though showing that they're very able to come back from a bad situation. Just shot follow up, spending up pretty much all their bullets in this corner, really hoping to get this wall splat that they can Deus Ex Machina. Unfortunately, that time is not going to happen unless you're going to get schmixed. Blades for days, the extension overrides, and right now Umisho just with one blow left to make that 2.
The trigger cursed up again, tries to make a move for movement here. Nice concentration build up there. Goes for a couple gunshots, tries to bait out Nubenheimer to make a move, try to anti-air. Great tech, backs off out of the 2S range. The close slash. Whoa! Hey!
How's it feel? How's it feel to be out of the range of the bird?
Doesn't feel good now, does it?
Very nice stuff from Nubenheimer. Unfortunately, we're going to be full screen, and Umisho at least hasn't lost half their life before they went full screen.
Shonen Techo here, opting for the zoning game. Dares you to jump in. There's the tap dust already cursed up. All right, roll through Schmix. Nubenheimer, that was an opportunity to burst.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it for the right.
Sure, hold on to it for this final round. That's fine. Totally.
Yo, the man had no fear.
Oh, now you want to spin. That's fine too.
Listen, man. Listen, you fight Umisho. You see how that goes?
Hey, I'm not I'm not in the driver's seat. You're right. That is a terrifying situation. We're going up against somebody on a Razor peripheral out here, maximum APM, former Overwatch player, trying to pull the 360 no scope. Yeah, okay.
That really, now that I think about it, the roll around mix up is a 360, kind of a 360 no scope. You just go around and shoot from the other side. Oh man. I kind of hate myself for that realization. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, just like the main one, huh?
Duel 1.
Alrighty. Umisho right now taking game number 1 in positive fashion.
I'll let the push away. Stay away and then walk back. Threatening my personal space, and now I have to blast you through a wall.
Challenge there goes for the blood-sucking universe. Unfortunately, Umisho is not really ready to challenge afterwards. Stuck back in the corner. Blood-sucking universe finally hits this time. They went for a third, but you know what? Not happening. Instead, we're going to catch you out of the sky. And Umisho right now just getting bullied into the corner.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful back Bukyo right there. And got the punish immediately thanks to the YRC slowing things down. Sniped out of the air, had to hold the block. The Beyblade does find its mark.
feel like a lot of the reads are coming from Umisho's own resources, just calling out when they're gonna, kind of take aim, when they're gonna try to set up the curse, and when they're gonna try to reload. Oh! I was making an analysis, and you just killed him.
See how much health that took away?
Nubenheimer takes game number 2.
That was a lot.
That was too much. That was too much. Holy cow. Okay, well, one apiece. That's insane.
6H hits like an overdrive itself.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think the overdrive hits that hard.
That's a shame.
I'm gonna be real. All right. All right, time to reset. That was a really fast game. That was like maybe 20 seconds.
Nubenheimer knew exactly what they needed to do. Don't let Umisho get started. Whoa!
Yo.
The back Pukyo again. Oh.
He's not dead. He's not dead. You're okay to make an analysis. He's not dead.
Oh, well, this is not looking good. You'll be all right, though.
You're fine.
Most of your health is gone now.
just heal from the bullet wounds. You're fine.
And find your way in, Oh, that's not a good look. I think that about wraps it up here. Has to hang on to their own poor dear life.
Test your luck with the lore in chat. Fair enough. It happens.
Like,
just so you know, we are sending investigators down, and we will see if that cooperates. But
we'll
anyway,
assess the situation.
we'll take it from here. Anyway, nice too. Nubenheimer is putting on quite a show, making a shish kebab out of Umisho. Oof.
Yeah, 6H. Every shop, it's sashimi.
Here.
I'll show you. Right, nice. Pressed into the corner once again. Nice air throw to control the airspace. And Umisho has no escape.
Oh, there it is. Just when you thought they were cornered, they make their way out. Unfortunately, having to rely on the full screen zoning is just not what Happy Chaos wants to do in this patch. It is doable, but it's not as guaranteed as before, especially when Beyblade comes right through. Oof.
I can't believe you did the Metal Fusion theme song and not the original theme song. How dare you?
My guy, I catch random snippets of the internet. I cannot determine what stays in the brain and what doesn't. But right now, in your brain should be that it's 1-2 in the set. Nubenheimer, kind of making this look like he's going to take it 3-1. The momentum looks unstoppable.
If you were wondering what the acronym for Nubenheimer stands for, it actually stands for No Big Nematodes Here, Mr. Rogers.
That's going to be one of the things I forget about. I'm not going to lie. No big nematodes. And what do you want me to say to that?
I just let you. Someone asked.
No, I appreciate that, but like, what?
And now you all have to question whether or not it's true.
We need to bring back like player interviews post tournament because I need to ask why. I just need to ask why sometimes. Why do you do it like that? Why do you do Umisho dirty like that? Unfortunately, it just kept blown into the corner. Umisho right now, again, has fought their way out. The Goomba Stomp proven still very effective. And not only that, but splats right through the wall. Good stuff.
Okay, nice. Got the full snipes out here, and again, full screen situation. No hell. Oh my God, the Beyblade momentum! That's nightmare. It's like, what are you gonna do over there? You can't hurt me. You can. Holy shit!
Never in my life.
Yo, you couldn't even shoot the Beyblade, man. Spinning too fast. Umisho down around here.
Stocks and Beyblades suddenly spike. Oh my God, this is insane. He blocked the mix-up. Nubenheimer looking
A great back dash
ridiculous
right there, because the draw could have been a massive counter hit had he pressed anything else. Beautiful timing, beautiful anti-air, 5K.
Yo.
Gets a pickup.
A little too much of the blood-sucking universe there. Understandable choice, but Umisho gonna bring out those Deus Ex Machina one more time, send him through the wall, and hopefully stop this momentum before it gets out of hand.
Nice. Screen situation again, but we got to worry about that baby. Look, we're seeing the speed, and Umisho is going to get DP'd up.
That's dead. Yeah, that's just dead.
The Red RC follow-up. Yeah, you're dead. I'll do a 3-1. Nubenheimer takes it. And that was only winners finals here.
Oh, baby.
This has been a top 8.
I
The top 8.
I need to go sit down. I am sitting down. It's if you're not entertained, what the hell's wrong with you? Go to that Matcherino, use those coupon codes. These players are so hungry for the win tonight. You got to feed them a little something special. So please, we have codes left, we have codes remaining. I want to see them used up because they are free. And if you are feeling generous, if you are have a little cash, that's a sentence. Please feel free to donate and maybe make it a little extra charitable tonight, especially because I tell you, last week was a lot of fun. This week is goddamn insane.
Absolutely. Plenty of clips available out here. Send them on over to that Fresh Cut Challenge. Get yourself a free subscription right there. There's only 12 codes left. So, us talking about it, one of you was motivated to click the claim code button. K7 back at it with the Goriyuki up against Marvello this time, though. And this is going to be terrifying.
I'm sorry. I'm just laughing because you're stuck in this corner. What a challenge, though. Show off, showing me wrong. Marvello now with the backdash. You know what? I respect the burst.
Nice pickup after the Alpha Blade. And we tried it again, too. That's beautiful stuff. Get our batter, too.
Has the BRC to make the full conversion, but instead just backdashes immediately. Makes it super ambiguous from the sky high. And that should clear it out. Marvello taking round 1. I wonder what that was. That really high approach. We haven't seen that from Marvello before, except maybe once so far.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, because generally you're either really up there. We saw it once against Papal as well, too. And Apple State really took him off into the stratosphere, which was crazy. But we got the pickup in this corner. Sukiyaki with the bonsai coming through.
Yeah, you have this tension going for you. You might as well use it all to just blow this man up in the corner. Unfortunately, no full conversion there. Tries for the overhead. Unfortunately, it is blocked. And throw is not going to seal the deal just yet. But holy cow.
Wow.
Let the man play. Let the man play, for God's sake.
I know we're practicing the Goriyuki. I know we're trying to get ready for a big event. And I guess this is the point in the night that you question yourself, all right, do I want to win or do I want to get better with this character? And it's to get better with this new character. That is the choice.
Here's the thing. It's been that moment a bunch of times, and it's not until he's down 2 games. It's not until then that show off takes the power armor off and decides to reveal the true form.
Right, and that's not to say that K7 can't win with the Goriyuki either, because we've seen those moments. It's just K7 really has to start to seal the deal like we have right here. Actually, beautiful spot to Blood Rage. If you're going to Blood Rage, that's the way to do it, right? You got the shatter, you have the time to recover and be able to make your next move. But look at the life deficit already because of it.
He's going to kill the Shuriken again, isn't he? Nope, instead just going to challenge the Beyblade like a madman. Okay, we take those. we take them. Like, that had to be so scary to challenge. But you know what? Chip, you have a fast player. Apparently.
Ooh. Age, yeah, that's a little overzealous right there.
And I think that's kind of what you mentioned with K7's Naga, was that the concepts are all there, the ideas are all there. It's more just like sometimes the placement, sometimes the recognition of resources, and like when you add that with a player at Marvello's level, it's just so taxing mentally.
Yeah, that's the big factor, right? Because of how fast you have to keep up and make those decisions, and considering how fast dropped, but Bird's opportunity. Oh, yeah, full stop right there in the 2K. That moment of hesitation cost K7 that game right there. 2-0 so far. Marvello trying to run away with it here. Last shot for K7.
I respect him heavily if he picks the Nago.
Yeah, pick Nago.
Mostly because it makes the night just a little bit shorter for us potentially. But
like I said before in the previous sets, though, like this is the time to really kind of practice that new character. It's still a tournament that does matter, but it's also it's simulating that feeling of like when the bigger tournament does come up for you as well, too. Like when you're trying to get to that world stage, like this is that opportunity to try to practice it out.
It's respectful to say the least. Show off, though, unfortunately, just getting blown up by Marvello's chip here. And yeah, unfortunately, it looks like this is going to be one you have to study the reels for, because Show Off is just barely getting a chance to play at all.
But hey, let's not get it twisted, right? Like K7 clearly made it here with this Nagoriyuki. Whether or not they opted to switch over to Leo in a couple matches, we won't know. But at the end of the day, K7 did make it to a top 8 at Weds Night Fights Series E with this new patent Nagoriyuki. So this is almost competition ready right here. In fact, this Nagoriyuki is, for all intents and purposes, competition ready tonight.
Just might have to be a sideline contender, but unfortunately, Marvello looking just beautiful against the wall there. And man, I want to give more compliments to Show Off, because I feel like I've been ragging on him a little bit. These swings are doing some favors for him. Gonna send him right through the wall there, but right there the blood gauge is still relatively high, and I feel like he might overextend just a little bit, or he might just have to sit back because of, again, how that blood management has been favored.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest takeaway from K7's Nagoriyuki is that I think that's blocked.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Good attempt at the burst bait. Gonna be bursted here. Yeah, just fact of law.
Wow. Beautiful whip punish right there. Yep, try to bait out. And you have to so preemptively press a button, especially against the speed of Chip, as Nagoriyuki there, to make sure that your attack does come out, does get the punish that you're looking for. But fortunately, 3-0 over K7 tonight here. Series E and Weds Night Fights. And it does mean Marvello is moving on to go up against Umisho in this losers finals, which is going to be crazy. A chip against Happy Chaos.
Chip against Happy Chaos, man. I feel like back in the day when the Twitch chat was unhappy and the Happy Chaos was everywhere, there were 3 characters that were called potential Happy Chaos killers, and that was Geo, Leo, and Chip. Fortunately, the rhyme scene kind of failed.
Chip?
But I feel like Chip just never surfaced. Like the original 3, and Chip just never surfaced again. But it was an initial idea.
But don't forget about Potemkin. Potemkin was another big...
Potemkin is a god killer. He can just kill anyone. That's just not even a question.
Fair. That's very fair. So let's see how Marvello actually closes the gap against Umisho here, and Umisho already gadding up the wall. Take that first round.
Right now, Marvello the one getting cooked in that first round. Unfortunately, Umisho, you blink and you miss the opportunity that Umisho took just to take Marvello to the skies. What a clash from round start. Thankfully, it didn't lead to too much damage, but yeah, the offensive burst just showing that Umisho is primed to taking out Marvello. Ooh, but the aircraft.
Nice, got our staggers here. Whoa. All right, mini burst out of this corner here, and now it's Umisho's turn, right? Gonna get that dash cancel to carry. Nice. Deus Ex Machina to get our hard knockdown.
Just
draw. The draw. Look, seriously, I need to know how heavy this gun is. Every time I see it happen, I gotta know. This gun has to have like the mass of like 10 suns in it to hit like that. It's crazy. It lifts people off the ground when he draws it.
It's a new age version of Pistol Whip, I'll tell you that much. But I will say one thing, and it's the inverse of what happened in the last set. Last set we didn't get to see player to play at all. Marvello was just so oppressive on the offense. Now Umisho is being the oppressor here. He is being they are being so strong on their offensive push that Marvello is not having a chance to even play.
And it's even harder too when you have to worry about the bullets behind these buttons as well too. Oh my god!
Yep, never mind. Caution to the wind. We're gonna DP. And you're gonna like it.
There's our burst, tries to steal it. RC tries to chase down, and we're still not targeted, but there we go. Finds the mark. Umisho.
Sure, interesting. Even then, all these tricks, all these tosses, and Umisho still has the life lead. Ooh, there it goes. Hasn't used the burst just yet, waiting for prime opportunity. Knew that they could challenge there and get this extension. Will the gut scaling just not be in Chip's favor when we go to Deus Ex Machina? I'm worried this is going to kill. Not quite, just enough.
Yeah, I mean, literally just a hope and a prayer, and goes low this time, taking the first round of the second game.
We should just calmly walking forward to yes. Calmly walk forward to 2K. Like, they're in such control of this neutral with their offensive push. Unfortunately, walking right into that kick, but even with this carry, you don't see Umisho bursting. They're not really afraid of any of these situations.
Yeah, already got our shatter situation here. Here we go.
See, taking aim and found their mark. Unfortunately, just drops the juggle there.
Oh, wow. Okay, that works out in Marvello's favor there, though, with DP, because Umisho committed to a tap dust, was able to recover in time for this challenge in the corner, and does take down Umisho in this round here.
Interesting. That was just beyond even strange how that interaction happened.
And it was just the perfect timing. It was just literally the perfect timing. I don't think you could ever really repeat it. It was so accidental.
Yeah. Sometimes we take those, but you know what? Yeah. Again, Umisho, there's the burst, finally. I'm just so surprised at how calm they're taking this. See? And yeah, you're not going to kick on them. I wish a Street Fighter character had that gun to call out Candy with those side kicks. I swear.
I just wish I also had an anti-air that powerful. Oh, bam!
Oh, yeah.
I have a gun. Wait a minute.
We made some jokes, but Marvello on the hunt right now has Umisho stuck in the corner. But Umisho with the blocks. This defense is ridiculous.
Yeah, the risk cranked up. So look at this. Micro dashing is so really strong to chase down.
There it is. The drop kick from hell. Marvello taking it 1-1 in the set. Terrible button though, right? 6K. I keep hearing 6K? It's god awful.
What?
Oh man, I miss being on mic because I just love saying just random crap.
That's what it is. 6K is like one of the worst buttons in the world. Anyways,
I don't know why you even press. I tell you, man, that was beautiful blocking from Umisho, though. They
really was
on point, and there's no qualms in how they got opened up just at the end there, especially when you get a round start like this in the next game.
Yeah, Umisho going for the relentless pressure in the corner. You want to keep me blocking all day? I can do the same to you. Rips out a DP there. Wow, great block. Got the throw, checks the corner, and YRC tries to find the space and get out. Roll through, still gets blocked. Marvello has to hold this right now. Crossed up. Look, we're just going crisscross applesauce in this corner.
Ooh, trying to make some sort of sauce here. Get the momentum going. Gets that extension there, and yeah.
Wow!
There it is. Okay. Didn't have the tension, maybe? Didn't want to use it? You wanted the BRCs. Ooh, baby. Beyblades everywhere.
Put the chase down. Okay. Not knockdown, unfortunately. There we go. Got the shot. Just to concentrate up low on bullets here, and that's the opportunity that Marvello needs to try to chase things down. Spends the concentration. Let's rip a DP, the 5K. Chase down and a throw into the East Coast corner. This here finds the jump out, and still the relentless offense of Marvello there with the Gamma Blade follow-up, and now biding their time, waiting for the turn. Umisho has to make that cross-up, does get throw to the corner here. Marvello in trouble.
Uh-oh. They're going to run right into that. Unfortunately,
out of bullets!
Not quite sure. Oh, that's what it was. But you know what? You know what? Just like Batman and the cats, you land on your feet. You walk forward, do that back throw, and do the damage you need to do.
Got her jump in here. Beautiful whip punish from Marvello there, too. To get in that corner position. Again, already coast to coast. Either way you go, I'm going to put you in this corner, says Marvello.
Marvello just fighting for their life right now. I'm surprised that it's just one round apiece. It is going both so fast, but each round is just, it feels like it's just moving from one round to the next so smoothly. Like the transition between their adaptations is just so beautiful. And right now, Marvello is putting on the pressure like nobody could believe. He's going to just spike through the wall and take game number 2.
Right. Marvello taking that lead here, trying to, I mean, the pendulum does swing. It's back and forth for the set so far. One apiece, now being 2-1. If it keeps going at this pace, we're expecting a 2-2. We're going for the full distance here, folks.
This will be interesting to see how Umisho, because it's really coming down to a lot of just certain reads. Both of their defense is absolutely spectacular, and it's the neutral that kind of matters so much from round start. And it's going to be interesting to see how Umisho changes potentially their openers. Are they going to play a bit more reserved? Are they going to kind of continue this cool and walk forward style? If so, Marvello seems to have the answer, but even then, I feel like a defensive and reserve play style won't really help them.
Right. Yeah, I feel like you're really trying to lock down the movement of Chip in a lot of cases here, because we're seeing Chip get cursed up, but no opportunity to draw the gun because Marvello closes the gap so quickly.
Oh, a little too short for the whip. Yeah, just burst. Give yourself a second chance there.
Look at that. Yeah, every time you've seen that blue trigger or blue circle come up, right, that's when Umisho is trying to get that steady aim, and Marvello is so smart about making that forward dash and then backstepping so the lock-on doesn't have an opportunity to hold. Because once it turns orange, that's his guaranteed hard lock. Oh, 6K pick up with the red RC and on match point.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, it tries with the aggression. I respect it a lot. I am surprised that low connected like that. Marvello putting themselves in really good position in here. Not enough to have the BRC, but it's Chip. You're getting in anyway. RC can return the favor using that positive bonus, and Umisho gets the gold burst that they need, resets the concentration, begins the roll down, gets the dust, and now we're going to try to juggle Marvello, keep them in this corner so that we can put them through the wall. Deus Ex Machina.
50% already gone right there, so we're catching up on this damage.
Wow, beautiful IRC there.
Has to rebuild that concentration. Low on bullets.
Marvello caught 2 for flinching, letting Umisho completely reload. Unfortunately, only for them to unload the entire stock and now be stuck in the corner without a single bullet to their name. This shouldn't kill, especially with Chip damage, but without any bullets, with Chip having as much tension as he has and positive bonus, the dash forward 2K, terrible button, gonna take the set.
Yeah. 3-1 Marvello coming out on top against Umisho's Happy Chaos, and that does mean that Marvello will be heading on to grand finals, go up against Nubenheimer.
Marvello feeling themselves now. I see them in the chat. I love it. I love it when the players show up in the chat. It's what's more amazing is if you show up in the chat mid-set, but you know we're not gonna be pushing that yet so far. It's good enough to see it pop in and now. Whew. Y'all better be getting your clips. I know Street Fighter went real well this day, but every one of those clips should be a Strive clip. I'm not gonna lie. After all these sets.
we go. All comes down to this. Nubenheimer up against Marvello. Grand finals here. And lo and behold, we only have 8 codes left of that match arena. So while this is loaded up, use those codes, and here we go.
Ooh. Here we go. Interesting. Okay.
They're caught in this corner pressure here once again, too. Nice pressure out with the blade fall through.
Board, small button presses. Keeping the full screen.
Just nice, beautiful 6P. And wow, backwards drift to try to challenge, and right back at you, says Marvello here. Nice 2K2D knockdown. Goes for the dash cancel, and already Nubenheimer ready to punish this DP and get the kill.
Yeah, that plunger, just a little bit of bait to catch that DP. Very, very nice. Ooh. I tell you, he's trying to use this nice movement to throw Nubenheimer off guard, and Nubenheimer's like, I'll wait for you to come to me.
Which is kind of different than how K7 was approaching, right? Because K7 really had to hold defensively in these corner situations, but at least Nubenheimer here in this set, really picking and choosing, holding out. There's our burst here.
Again, these backdash is trying to bait something big from Nubenheimer, but even the small whiffs, obviously buttons that Marvello's not comfortable approaching on.
Still block on the overhead. Oh, there's a double overhead right there too. Slash, another one too, pushing Marvello back into this corner. The patience checks the low with the 2S and the beautiful I honestly, like, perfect timing from Marvello there on the DP, called out the delay. Unfortunately, round start goes in the favor of Nubenheimer here. Calls out the burst immediately. Look at the damage already. And Marvello, quite literally one confirm away from death. And that will do it for the first game, going to Nubenheimer in this grand final.
Oh, man. That being said, like, this has to be... The tension has never been more palpable. Marvello needs to do 6 games to take this tournament with a character whose heart can barely take 3 games. Nubenheimer has been a cool character this whole night, has been taking out players like Umisho, taking out his own kind. And right now, I just don't see Marvello shaking him up. Oh my god. The anti-air whiffed? To take those?
The Gamma Blade once again here. With delay Rekka.
Ooh, what a check. And the plunger actually works this time. Marvello not expecting it.
Swing series there. Oh, wow. And yeah, canceling in the PRC to still steal the turn. Nubenheimer goes for the offensive burst because we want to keep Marvello locked out of the corner. Wasn't able to get a solid confirm, and Marvello's going to take advantage of that. Beautiful throw.
That last hit right now, unfortunately, not converting into much. Marvello with the life lead, but gets checked with the palm burst aggressively, and he's going to get hit by this. You all saw the button press.
Okay, tries to go for the Beyblade there as well.
Okay, good check. Trying to stop. Trying to see the gaps in Nubenheimer's offense, but a big, massive counter hit. You'd almost think Nubenheimer got hit intentionally before just to set him up for that counter hit later. Bloodsucking Universe is going to take game number 2. Oh, man, after so many close sets, after so much to go through this night, it can't end in a 3-0. It can't.
It could.
No, Zero, don't do this to me. Don't say it ain't so.
It could. It's possible. Marvello is the only one that can change that.
He has the power to change fate, but LFG, Marvello, LFG. I can't say it. I don't know if I can say it, but LFG. Come on.
Let's freaking go.
Let's freaking go. Let's go. Let's Ferris go. Let's go.
Let's go, Bueller. Let's go.
Right now, Marvello being the Bueller we all need, sending him through the wall with a nice amount of damage to Chuck. But Nubenheimer is not stalled at all, challenging immediately. But right now, the blood gauge is relatively high. We're going to use this overdrive. I don't think it's close enough to the wall to send him through. He is, excuse me. I don't know my geography.
Yeah, Guilty Gear geography is crazy in the backyard.
Oh my god.
Nice blocks. It already cranked up on risk, and Nubenheimer's just big. Hello!
Oh, skewered. Oh, double skewered.
This is
no, not the kill.
Every time I see Nubenheimer just thread the needle, it's insane. It's just insane. The defense.
Where's the button press? Man, it's not gonna pop.
Oh, that's it right there. Got the PRC. You thought you could teabag in this set and still get away with it, but no kill. Marvello!
Jerking this man. Oh my god.
No way. It's raging!
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 3 a.m. where I am, and I am willing to wake up my neighbors after that set. Holy Christ.
Okay. All right, so we got the Beyblade. The damage is up this time. There's no escape. Blood-sucking universe. Nubenheimer set up match point here. Marvello has a tall mountain to climb. What a throw.
Oh my god. Beyond even that.
6H. No way. The damage, the 2S again. Let me make sure BSU.
What a...
Oh, shut down the DP and get the shatter out here. Nubenheimer with perfection to close out the night 3-0 against Marvello.
Ooh.
Oh boy, indeed. Norman freaking Reedus, here we are. We closed out the night with a Nagoriyuki victory from Nubenheimer themselves. And of course, Marvello taking second. Third place going to Umisho, and who'd have thought? Because Umisho was killing it week after week at Weds Night Fights. And now you have a completely different turnout in Nubenheimer invading the West Coast territory, formerly taking out names in the East Coast and still doing so to this day. It's great to see them show up here on the West.
Absolutely. Shout outs for the West Coast, more or less sponsoring this whole thing, but opening the borders in that sense to a wider variety so the competition just gets fiercer and fiercer and fiercer. And make sure you show off that competition with those clips that we'll be showing off next week. But man, it's been a fire set. I'm sure we have only a few codes remaining, so I know you're leaving right now, but please, Maturino, for the last bit before we head out.
Yeah, only 8 codes left. It'd be great. And completely wonderful and helpful to the Weds Night Fights crew as well if you did actually utilize all of those codes. So be sure to hit that exclamation point Maturino and finish up those codes that are left. Be here tomorrow with more Guilty Gear action brought to you by Series E as well. And of course, you know that Light the Iron Man is hosting that Guilty Gear Plus R tomorrow as well. So definitely tune in for more Guilty Gear action Thursday night. But that'll do it here for us. I've been Zero. Houseman, it's been a real pleasure.
Pleasure is always mine. Always, always, and always. But thank you all for showing up tonight. Hope you have a beautiful Thursday morning. I know I'm going to be calling in late, but you know what? It was well worth it.
Yes, it was. All right. Later days, everybody. Take care.